Hello, I'm Raed Atharmneh. This is Witness. Foreign reporters in conflict zones around the world often rely on the insights of local journalists, known as fixers. They are seldom seen and rarely credited when the story breaks, but they know the lay of the land and are the eyes and ears of foreign reporters and often keep them out of trouble. One such fixer is Raed Atharmneh. He lives and works in Gaza, a narrow strip of land caught between what Palestinians see as the devil, Israel, and the deep blue Mediterranean Sea. It's a good place to be in the news business because there's never any shortage of bad news. Photojournalist George Azar chose to turn his camera away from daily news and focus on daily life for his fixer, Raed. It was supposed to be a straightforward film, but Raed's world was about to be turned upside down by a terrible event. Suddenly, the news gatherer became the news. The Gaza fixer.
This is the road to the Erez border crossing, dividing Israel and the Gaza Strip. This entrance to Gaza is one of the most heavily fortified and eerie frontiers in the world.
George, yeah. You know you can't take a picture here. Yeah. I'm not possible.
I'm a photojournalist and filmmaker. I've covered Gaza for 25 years. Entering Gaza requires passing through 4 security checkpoints, followed by a series of locked gates, remotely operated by the Israelis. Crossing this no man's land is forbidden to all but a handful of foreigners and Palestinians. It's a privilege of sorts. This tunnel is a long walk to Gaza. This is Raed Atharmneh, my driver and my friend, waiting at the Palestinian side to pick me up. Raed, like most Palestinians here, is locked inside of Gaza. He's not been allowed to leave in over 17 years. Raed is a fixer. He helps foreign journalists get their stories. His clients include the New York Times, Australian television, and German and French radio. Raed has saved me from stone throwers, wrestled angry men with machine guns, and gotten me places armed militants insisted were off limits, all without a byline or a bulletproof vest. Raed is one of Gaza's unsung heroes of journalism. We met at a happier time, when Gaza's freedom seemed within reach. In those more peaceful days, I photographed the beauty of the place I call home. Years have passed, but I still value Raed's advice.
No, nothing. Don't film me. No, you want to go to the hold up here. Where's he? Who's the Liober? When is he?
Today, Gaza is sealed off, under siege, and at war with itself. So now I cover the news, while Raed covers my back. This land of scarcity and unemployment has 2 lines of steady work: the gun business and the news business. Raed and I belong to a fraternity of news people: reporters, producers, cameramen, drivers, and fixers. The cameramen shoot pictures for the Arabic satellite stations, as well as the Western news giants. The story today is the murder of 3 children on their way to school. It is unclear if they were accidentally killed in inter-Palestinian fighting, or if they were targeted as an act of vengeance against their father, who works with the government's secret police. My job is to keep the camera close to the funeral march. Raed's job is to stay abreast of me and scout ahead for developments. Raed has a sixth sense for danger. And sure enough, before we go far, we learn that snipers from another faction are firing down on the march. In Gaza, even funeral processions are dangerous. Raed's hometown, Beit Hanoun, is located on Gaza's northeast border with Israel. Beit Hanoun is a clan-based society. Other Palestinians call people from this town Hanounis. They're famous for being tough and hard-headed. It's a conservative society. Though I've known Raed for years, I've never met his wife, which is not considered unusual. Today I'm shocked to find Raed's battered yellow Mercedes has disappeared back to the mechanic's garage, so we hitch a ride with his cousin and brother-in-law.
You know what's happening with my car yesterday at 9 o'clock in the evening?
No.
You see do you see this car? This one? It's in my car. You see kaushuk, what I mean? Yeah? Inside is fire. Fire, no fire? Fire, nar. Oh, I might with water, broke it because, you know? And this broke it all back the car.
As much as I empathize with Raed's car problems, I find them a distraction, keeping me from shooting today's assignment. But 42 members of Raed's extended family, broke and out of work, depend on Raed's car to put bread on their tables. Here to oversee the repair job is Raed's father, Majid, patriarch of the Atharmneh clan.
انت جايب فاكم عطرون بتاعته. طب والفطومه اللي جبتها؟
Even after Israel's well-publicized withdrawal from Gaza in 2005, this strip of Palestinian coast remained blockaded by Israel, which controls Gaza's land borders, its territorial waters, and its airspace. So getting even the simplest car part here can be difficult.
This one's from where? From China?
No, Germany, not China here. It's second hand. If you want to be brand new, you want to go to Mercedes company. Yeah, you get him to buy for you this one. It takes a long time. But you have second hand. Some people go to Germany.
Luckily, Mercedes taxis are common workhorse cars here.
Your next job, we're going to make you camera.
Oh my God. You want to teach me this good. Yeah. You want to teach me long time to be cameraman. When I be cameraman, it's great for me. Use it, this works. When you're tired something, I use it. About you, yeah.
Raed is the Atharmneh clan's main wage earner. He turns all his money over to his father, who dispenses it throughout the family. Majid worries constantly about providing for the care and feeding of 42 members of his family. On November 1st, 2006, we drive under bombardment to Beit Hanoun. Israeli infantry have poured over the border, engulfing Raed's town, with the stated aim of stopping homemade Qassam rockets from being fired into Israel.
What happened exactly?
Israeli now destroys the houses, destroys the road, get inside the houses.
What about your house?
Not my house, my family's house, my uncle's house, Israeli damaged. One wall, two walls inside rooms. I don't know what's happening now in this moment because I don't hear any news about my house. Nobody answered the phones. I don't know nothing about my family house.
Israeli tanks and bulldozers build a cordon around the town. For the next 5 days, we try unsuccessfully to get inside besieged Beit Hanoun. Reports filter out of beatings, mass arrests, and wide-scale destruction. That day, Palestinian radio recites the names of Beit Hanoun's dead.
الشهيد رائد الصيام.
Raed discovered that soon there would be many more names added to the list of martyrs of Beit Hanoun.